Hi, my name's Warren Williams. I'm a C.H.E.K practitioner level 3 and HLC level 3. Basically, I'm going to give you a brief story of how I actually got into the industry and how important it is to actually have a foundation that allows you to be able to work from to become successful in the industry as a C.H.E.K practitioner. I started at a fitness health chain. I worked there for about 10 years. And throughout that time, what I found the greatest challenge was that most people in the gyms just didn't understand the C.H.E.K system at all. All they wanted to do was get fit, get strong, lose weight, and look a specific way. They weren't really into the C.H.E.K model of actual holistic coaching. They went into understanding posture or even correcting their posture. All they were interested in was, how do I look today? How good am I? You know, most people are focused on just where the pain is rather than actually what the cause of the pain is. So like we always say, you have a cause, but you also have an effect. Most people are so focused on the effect that they forget about the cause. And what I find also as a C.H.E.K practitioner, a lot of people are so driven by their pain, but not actually driven by what causes it. And as a C.H.E.K practitioner, working in a functional way, you can actually prevent long-term pain. But you have to get the person that you're working with to be as Paul C.H.E.K says, they have to be as invested in their health as you are. So when they come to you, make sure you qualify your clients first. Make sure you let them understand that in order for them to get healthy, it's going to take a specific amount of time. If it took 10 years for them to get to that state because they kept on overeating or being lazy or something, then it's going to take a realistic amount of time for them to get back to the point of optimum health. So long as you kind of get those clients aware that it's not a quick process, it's a long process, but the more you invest your time and your energy, the more you'll get back, then the treatment model will be out the window and the coaching model will be something that they start to accept and actually want, because they actually feel a lot better as well, because it's a long-term thing. They feel a lot better and their health improves, and they feel their health improve, they feel more vibrant, and then they start to appreciate the actual C.H.E.K coaching model. One of the most important things I found with talking to some of the C.H.E.K practitioners, when they've only done C.H.E.K exercise coach or possibly HLC1, they have a certain amount of information, but it doesn't set them apart from other practitioners who have done other things like probably sports massage or ART or other specialists, because what they're still doing at that level is they're still kind of only treating the symptom because they don't know enough yet to actually really focus and diagnose the problems inherent in the person's posture. So a lot of C.H.E.K exercise coaches, they get to a certain point and they can correct to a certain level. They don't get any further, and oftentimes they leave the industry and they can just go back into being a personal trainer who has some C.H.E.K training. So I think it's really important that you progress through, because when you get to C.H.E.K practitioner level 1, 2 and 3, that's when you start to really see the difference between what you do and what everybody else does. You will truly leave the industry behind when you actually get to level 2 and level 3 upwards, because at that stage you'll start to really see the body as a whole system. And even though you understand it to a certain level, to actually see the body as a system of systems takes your footing to go up to C.H.E.K practitioner level 3, HLC level 2 and onwards, and that way you really start to appreciate how the body works. For me, working at this level now, I just look at all these other practitioners that are doing other things, just basic sports massage, and not actually knowing about nutrition, or basic strength training and not knowing about posture, and basic basic strength work but not knowing about flexibility, and realize they don't know how to put it all together. And when you get higher up scales, for me, if I found that now I'm at C.H.E.K practitioner level 3, I just understand the system so well, and I truly understand now how Paul works, because you actually see the body for what it is, the energetic system, the postural system, the breathing system, the nutritional system. You see everything together, and it's so easy to put the puzzle together and to repair someone. The last thing I'll say is working with a lot of elite level athletes, what I found, and this is really important, especially for C.H.E.K practitioners that are actually getting involved in working with high elite level athletes, you know a lot more than you think. A lot of these athletes come in and they can intimidate you because they look like their performance levels shows that they're actually quite a high level. But what I found is when they come in to see me, all of them, as in every single one of them, struggles to do basic coordination and stabilization exercises at a basic level. So that means you actually got tools to be able to help people to progress. Because like Paul said, like C.H.E.K says, they are athletes performing well in spite of their exercise program, not because of it. So you actually can help these people because they are performing brilliantly, but they can perform better. So you will be able to help these people. And I found from my own personal experience that every athlete I've worked with, I've actually been able to help them improve their performance by improving their functionality. So that way the C.H.E.K model will carry over to athletic sports, to boxers, to anyone. Working with C.H.E.K also has helped me because I've learned a lot from the main man. The man who's devised this whole system. So definitely working with C.H.E.K has shown me a lot more about how you can integrate the emotional side and get the athletes to actually understand it, but you hide it. You don't say we're going to meditate, you say we're going to do some slow, light exercise with deep breathing. As they get into that, they feel the benefits, then from once they feel the benefits, they'll start to buy into the system in every respect. Thank you, I'm Warren Williams, and I hope that this has really helped motivate any C.H.E.K practitioners that are looking to try and get deeper into the C.H.E.K system and deeper into making themselves successful in the industry.